which means that whoever wins this Elimination Chamber will have to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And it's going to bring an interesting tale of events, all right? So, as of this recording, the only 4 participants in the Elimination Chamber that have been confirmed is Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, and CM Punk. There are 2 spots left available. This Friday night SmackDown, it will have Damian Priest versus Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman to determine who will get an entry spot into the men's Elimination Chamber. And then next week on Monday Night Raw, it will be Finn Balor taking on Seth freaking Rollins to fill in that last final spot. Now, my predictions of who are the 2 final entrants into the men's Elimination Chamber match, it is going to be Damian Priest and Seth Rollins. With Damian Priest, makes sense because it looks like Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman are having their own kind of feud. It's something similar to when Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman were having their feud, and it's like the battle of the monsters, the battle of the big men. You know, this is their Godzilla versus King Kong. So they're retreading that now, but this time it's with Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. Meanwhile, Damian Priest was foreshadowed to have an interaction with Cody Rhodes because when Damian Priest was first drafted into SmackDown via the transfer window, Damian Priest said he was going to be eyeing Cody Rhodes and his belt, and you know, he said something to the effect of, "I'll see you around, champ," you know. And which I think that's logical for Damian Priest to get in there. So Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, I think obviously with CM Punk being in the chamber, with Drew McIntyre being in the chamber, Seth Rollins needs to be in that Elimination Chamber to spice it up. Okay? I mean, Seth's got plenty of beefs with Damian Priest, with Drew McIntyre, with CM Punk, with Logan Paul, hell, even John Cena in the past. Remember, Seth Rollins broke John Cena's nose in a match, okay? Like, that happened, and this is back during the time when Seth Rollins was with the Authority, when Seth Rollins had the United States Champion and the WWE title, and he was wrestling Cena and Sting, and Sting, like, nearly broke his freaking neck and died and got paralyzed. Nearly got paralyzed, but you get the point that during the Buckle Bomb, Sting injured his neck and all that. So, you know, if you remember, you remember. If you don't, it is what it is, all right? But yes, Seth has a reason to be in the Elimination Chamber. Finn Balor does not. Because if you remember from the Royal Rumble this year, when Finn Balor was one of the entrants, who all cheered? Nobody. He barely got a freaking reaction. The stock of Finn Balor has dropped very greatly since he first debuted back in like 2015, 2016, 2017. I don't know. It's been some time, but the babyface pop, the reactions that Finn Balor used to got is non-existent anymore. So it only makes sense for Seth freaking Rollins to be able to get into the Elimination Chamber this year. And now I will be doing a video about the Elimination Chambers, so I won't really say who I think will win, but let's just say it's going to be an interesting match for Cody at WrestleMania. And I say that because all of these guys can play a role, and there's a story to tell for almost all of them for Cody Rhodes to face at WrestleMania. However, much like how I said with Gunther, this entails that Cody Rhodes is not going to lose his belt up until possibly WrestleMania. He's going to be WWE Champion until WrestleMania. And when you look back at Cody Rhodes' WWE title reign, it's been pretty anticlimactic. Think about it like this. Ever since he's beat Roman Reigns, he has only faced 3 dudes. 3. And I'm going to say these 3 people's name. It is AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Solo Sikoa. And I'm specifically saying Solo Sikoa because it's obvious, since he attacked Cody Rhodes last week on Friday Night SmackDown, that Solo Sikoa will be getting a match with Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber for the belt. Now, do I believe Solo Sikoa would win? No, because it's obvious Cody Rhodes is going into WrestleMania as the champion. Okay? So, yeah, we're going to be dealing with a slow burn of no surprises in terms of our world champions. You know, the stakes of them losing their belts up until WrestleMania, it's slim to none. It is non-existent. It is as invisible as John Cena himself. Okay, getting back into like all the opponents that Cody could face, there is a story between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins because of their past like beef when Cody Rhodes was debuting, and well, not debuting, when Cody Rhodes made his return back to WWE after being a EVP at AEW. And Seth Rollins said it best: how fitting would it be that I face the guy who last year I helped win the WWE title? So there's a story there. Damian Priest, I just mentioned it. It's a new, fresh story. It's a new, fresh opponent for Cody Rhodes. This is something that's never been done before, and they alluded to it in a previous SmackDown where Damian Priest said he was coming for Cody Rhodes and that he said, "See you later, champ." Okay, there's that. Drew McIntyre. There is a story with Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes because they have past history. They used to be WWE Tag Team Champions, if I recall correctly. And also, too, Drew McIntyre wants to recapture his former glory of being a WWE World Champion at WrestleMania and actually getting his moment and actually having a longer title reign than he had before last year. So there's something there for Drew McIntyre. John Cena. Of course, the story for John Cena, and this is one that many people are predicting might be the match at WrestleMania. John Cena wants to get his 17-time world champion, and the story there is Cody Rhodes is the champion, and he is the biggest babyface. One of the biggest baby faces of WWE. If not, he is the main star, the main character of the company, the face of the company, as you will. So how fitting would it be that the former face of the company in John Cena goes against the current face of the company in Cody Rhodes? Oh, man. And like it or not, there is a story between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. There's something there where, you know, Logan Paul has had a world title shot opportunity against Roman Reigns before, came close, but no cigar, but still there's meat on the bones of Logan Paul being an actual legitimate world title contender. I can't believe I'm saying that, but hey, he's a talented wrestler. He's proven himself. He is a former United States champion, and, you know, it is what it is with Logan Paul, okay? Love him or hate him, but there is something there for him to be a contender to go against Cody Rhodes, all right? And CM Punk. Lastly, with CM Punk, I think it's a foregone conclusion that regardless if he wins or loses the Elimination Chamber, he is going to get a title match at WrestleMania. Mark my words. Because even though some can say, well, at the Royal Rumble, Seth and Punk attacked each other and there was a scuffle with Roman Reigns, that obviously means it's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Not per se. I mean, well, yes, there could be. But let's say there is still 2 nights of WrestleMania. And there is still the favor that Paul Heyman owes CM Punk. And what I think the favor is that CM Punk will finally get to live his dream of being in the main event of a WrestleMania because of Paul Heyman slithering him in either the Jey Uso Gunther match or whoever the Elimination Chamber winner is going against Cody Rhodes, okay? Because they even alluded to, well, I don't think they even alluded to, forget the Gunther thing, because I think CM Punk even confirmed it himself. Yeah, he did confirm it himself that he is going against Cody Rhodes. CM Punk. Yeah, what am I talking about? CM Punk did confirm on one of the Raws on Netflix that he is going for Cody's belt. So there you go. There's something there, but yeah, later on when the full Elimination Chamber card is fleshed out, I'll be putting out a video to share my match predictions and thoughts. But for now, I just wanted to give you my early thoughts on how the direction of WrestleMania 41 is leading to, and we're in for a slow burn, guys. We're in for a slow burn. So these upcoming Raws and SmackDowns, don't be having your expectations high, and keep it low. Keep your expectations low, and expect a lot of pull aparts. Expect a lot of contract signings. Expect a lot of face-to-face conversations. Expect a lot of promo bullshit. All right. And this is coming from a guy that watches the shows from TV, all right? Or, yeah, in a TV capacity, in a, laptop capacity, whatever the fuck you watch this from, all right? But if you're in the live audience, if you're in the live crowd, you're probably going to love it. But as somebody that watches it from a television point of view, it's not going to be as exciting.